Hi. Haven't posted anything in a while. Been very busy moving and a little bit of traveling. Right now I'm here in Kentucky visiting my son. I'm at his computer shop. He technos. Um, and the Lord has shown me a lot of things through dreams and a few words. But like I said, I haven't had time to deal with any of that. But what I wanted to do was tell you about this dream that I had this morning. Um, I've already had a couple of confirmations on that, and I'm not sure how to add links and do stuff here from my tablet, so I don't know if I'll be able to do that or not. But this morning, um, I had a dream. Well, I had a bunch of stuff, as usual, but towards the end of it, um, there was this, I heard this little squeaking, almost like a cat mewing, like a baby cat. And in my dream there were cats running around, but it wasn't the cats. And I went looking for what the sound was. And I found this really big, white, fluffy mouse. And I can't explain that. It was fluffy, like it was fluffy hair, not that wiry hair. But it was just really fat. And I thought, well, this is just really too big to me, a mouse, and it's fluffy. And then I realized that the reason this little mouse was so big is that it was because it was about to give birth. And then suddenly I went outside, or I found myself outside on the porch of this house that I have no idea where I was, but my mother was there, and my stepfather was there, and there was these, I can't remember what was sitting on top of these two. One can was really large, and then there was another less larger can, really large, like a 5-gallon can, and on top of that can was sitting probably like a 3-gallon can, and on top of that was something that was being used. They were being used as a pedestal for whatever was sitting on top. I'm not sure what it was. I get the feeling it was a plant, but it being a dream and symbolic, I really don't remember. But when I removed what was on top of the first can, I realized that it was a can, and the two cans fell away from each other, and it was two very large cans of vegetables, which were sort of hidden but being stored. And when they fell apart from each other, from where the two cans were touching, there was rusty holes in the cans, and so the food was rotted and no good. And then it began raining, and outside in the yard, sinkholes were beginning to form, and it was starting to collapse a bit. And my stepfather said, well, I don't think that food's going to be any good anymore. And I just looked up at him and I said, you're right, it's starting. And that was that. I know what it all means. And like I said before, I try to be very careful, and I'll end up, preaching and getting loud and getting on a roll because I get really excited when I start talking about stuff. But you know what's going on, you know. I would like to say something else while I'm here. There's a lot of scientists talking about the magnetic field of the sun and how the sun's doing this and flipping that. And I have no doubt the sun is doing crazy things. But I would just like to add that I don't even buy into what they say is about to happen. I think that the powers that be here on Earth and locally in the atmosphere, powers and principalities. I really believe that they're that they're actually causing all of that, because the Lord's already shown me so much, and it was just a few weeks ago, a couple of weeks ago, that He showed me the lithium molecules, and told me that it has to do with magnetics. And suddenly you have all of these scientists and people from the colleges and the observatories saying that this is happening, that the sun is, going to do its thing and flip and all of that. And, I have no doubt that things are going on there, but I am positive in my spirit that the Lord has already shown me that this thing is human created. They're just doing maintenance. They're just doing control, I think. And I don't know if anybody has seen where I posted a link. I don't really have that many people that watch this, but I'm sure someone will stumble along. But somewhere on one of my videos, I went back and posted it. I found a link that that shows that they've actually been, they had their first launch of, they're spraying lithium. They have a whole schedule for this year, and they didn't do it for the first time in July. They started it in January. So there's a website there, a scientific website or a NASA website. I don't remember where I dug it up from. I was just digging and digging and digging, according to what the Lord had shown me in my dreams, and that's what I found. So if you want to find that and dig it up, I think it's the lithium in the NASA rockets video, and it's posted right on there in the in the labels. Okay, so that's all I wanted to say, and today is August 5th, 2013.